Hello everyone, Silver Contrail here. We're playing Feed the Beast again, and I want to talk a little bit about some updates and things. You may have noticed I'm not uploading as often anymore as I used to, which wasn't really that often to begin with. That's because I am a full-time college student right now, and it is kicking my butt. I'm already really far behind, despite not even playing that many video games, although I have been playing Borderlands 2 a lot. So what does that mean? Well, I should get on track next week. The big thing this last week that kind of threw a wrench into things was I got sick over the weekend, even though it was Labor Day weekend, so I had Monday off. So I went to class on Friday, I got done with that, and then I didn't have class until Tuesday, so I had a lot of time to record, which I used some of, but unfortunately I spent a lot of it sick as well, which is really too bad. Not really any fun. There's some FTB news regarding the mod packs, regarding the future of FTB, Feed the Beast. What Slowpoke has said, he's sort of the community manager type of guy. I'm not exactly sure what his role is. What he said is that Feed the Beast is going to be a business. It's going to move towards a business, that way they can sell merchandise. They're going to sell merchandise that has, I think they've got like a hoodie and a t-shirt right now lined up in order to get some revenue, because they need some revenue. The poor guys, a lot of them are working on Feed the Beast almost like it's a full-time job. They put a lot of work into making all of this happen. I'm not even talking about the mod makers. I'm talking about just the people who are stringing everything together. And so I feel that it's well deserved, any kind of money that they can make, especially if they're giving us good products for that money. If you haven't seen them, there's a hoodie. It's got the Unleashed logo on it, which is like claw marks, and then it says Unleashed, and it's like got a kind of a pinkish color. I don't really like it that much, but the t-shirt is really awesome. If you haven't seen it, you can actually check it out right in the launcher, where if you go and then you go over to the news section and you look at it, it's really cool. It's got like these different designs on it for different parts of Feed the Beast, and it looks really neat. I really enjoy it, and I will definitely pick one up if the price is right, which I think it will be. I think they know, what players are willing to pay. Anyways, today, we're going to be working with liquids. We'll be talking about that, as well as doing a little catch-up. There's one new thing that I've done since last time, I believe, and that is I made this industrial grinder, which we talked about last episode. So the industrial grinder is a big version of a pulverizer or a macerator. You put in an ore on the top, so let's grab an ore of some sort. So just type in ore and bring up all my different types of ore. We've got lead, we've got silver, bauxite, copper, tin, galena, not important, cinnabar. We've still got some iron we need to process, so we can take out the iron and then just stick it right in here. It's going to go ahead and do its thing, and it's going to output some different materials. So every time we grind up iron ore, we get 2 piles of iron dust, 1 tiny pile of tin dust, 1 tiny pile of nickel dust. So normally if we stick this thing into a pulverizer or a macerator, we're going to get 2 iron dust and occasionally some nickel. This lets us get some tin as well, which is a huge bonus. It takes water to run, so the recipe requires water. If you put in water cells, you get the empty cell back. If you put in a bucket, you get the bucket back, that sort of thing. What I'm doing is I've got an aqueous accumulator over there, a thermal expansion block, and it's just sending it via liquid tesseract, and it's importing the water right here. So all this water is just water that it's getting from this tesseract, which is wirelessly connected to another tesseract, which is connected to a block that basically creates infinite water, which is pretty easy. And of course this thing, it runs a little bit faster. I think it takes about 5 seconds to run this recipe, and we looked at the recipes last time. I'm not really too worried about the tin because I've got this centrifuge that's just continuously making tin. If you actually check out my tin supplies right now, they're pretty much ridiculous. Oh shoot, I forgot. I have a quarry running. We need to run some things. While I have this quarry up and running, oh, we want to do craftable. What I like to do is I'll tell this thing to just craft like as many of these things as it can. Like I know it won't do it, and it'll just sit there and it'll keep crafting those. What this is going to do is it's going to let me not fill up my entire system with cobblestone, because I can just transform it right into whatever else I need, or to the double compressed cobblestone, or to the single compressed cobblestone, excuse me. And then I can go further and turn it into double compressed cobblestone automatically. I don't have it running automatically, although I could set this to an infinite amount of crafting. It's kind of slow the way I have it set up, but eventually we'll make it go really fast. Yeah, like just running a quarry all the time is, it's a pain. I feel like I constantly have to be messing with things. I've got an empty 4K storage cell right here, which isn't too bad. This one has 21 types, but it's only got about 1,000 items in it. Only about a fourth of it's full. So that isn't too bad. And it's decreasing as I start to use it. The other thing I'm doing is I am exporting let's see, what am I exporting? Dirt, and dirt is just getting it's just getting deleted. Like I'm straight up deleting dirt because I don't feel that I need it. I will have to switch out for gravel though. Gravel and dirt I just don't need. So I dump them into here and then they get deleted. If I needed them, I would get them pretty quick in the future, so I'm not too worried about it. Anyways, that's running. It's going over a hollow hill, a large hollow hill in the Twilight Forest right now, so we should get a lot of minerals from that, and I'm hoping we do get some. I should really make a thing for this actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only need one. Derp. Let's get a blank. You gotta throw those back in here. A blank pattern. Oh, what's going on? I wonder if it won't craft it because I only have the one. Oh, maybe it only. Okay, never mind. We will put that off till later. Anyways, let's grab some glowstone because I wanted to try this. I haven't done it yet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how much I need. And then let's grab. Do we have any ender pearls? Oh, we've got a bunch. Check this out. Sweet. And then we'll need 2 more buckets. Bucket of 4. Oh, we don't need that. 1, 2. 1 and 2. That's fine. And then some redstone. 1, 2. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too many. I think this is how much we need. Well, we will see here in a second. Okay. First, let's go put you in here and fill. Okay. So the magma crucible melts things, as you guys probably know, is a thermal expansion block. All these are thermal expansion blocks. Melts certain things, and it creates a certain amount of millibuckets of liquid, depending on what you melt. Oh, we need 10. 1,000 millibuckets is considered 1 bucket, so it fills a single bucket. And we need actually 1 more, or 2 more pieces of redstone. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to throw in 10 redstone, and what it's just going to do is it's going to use energy to melt the redstone, and it's going to fill up here. And once this gets to 1,000, we should get a bucket of destabilized redstone. Sweet. Okay, cool. The next thing I want to do is do basically that same thing, except with glowstone. So glowstone gets me 250 millibuckets, so to make a single bucket I only need 4 in this case. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Takes a little bit longer. It's going to fill up over here, and we should get a bucket. An energized glowstone bucket. So if you notice, it's turned upside down, and there's a reason for that, and we'll look at that in a second. And then lastly, we have the ender pearl, which is again 1/4 of a bucket. So we need 4 of these to go in here. And this is the same amount, I believe, that it takes to fill a tesseract, so I definitely want to keep this around because ender pearls are kind of expensive. And then we've got the Resonant Ender bucket. So let's play around with these guys. It's turning night though, so I might have to sleep. This upside down bucket's kind of silly. And then we've got the other two buckets. I just want to test these out because I haven't used them before, and they do some cool things from what I've understand. They were added in a while back, so where are we going to put these so they don't, I don't want them to like spill out everywhere, and I think they do spill out quite a bit. Let's put it just over here. I broke my torches. Oh well. Okay, so this is the Destabilized Redstone. So it's destabilized and it causes it to kind of spread out like this. We need, oh shoot, of course, almost forgot. We need one other thing to play around with this stuff, and that's some more redstone. So if we take some redstone and we do this, you can see just barely that the redstone is actually receiving a signal. Now, if I recall correctly, the way this works is the closer the redstone is to a source block, the stronger the effect is. So let me grab some blocks real quick. Some fitted quarry blocks. I don't know if it transmits up. I'm not sure if it does or not. I don't think it does. Doesn't look like it does. So it doesn't. It would need to be up one more, which of course would cause it to run into it. So I don't know how you're supposed to do that. So let's try. So if you put redstone down here and then you just let this go, it's just gonna. You can see that it turns on briefly, of course, and then it stops. Because if I open up this, then it's just gonna go. So I would need like a way to stop it from doing that. So like a hole would do it, wouldn't it? If we had a hole. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Kind of just thinking out loud. Oh, fortunately I have my mouse in sort of a weird spot, so I'm misclicking all over the place. I'm not at my table where I usually am, or my desk. I am out and about, sort of. Out my living room, actually. Okay, if I do this, and then I place the bucket down, like all other water sources or liquid sources, it's going to go immediately for that first drop. And now we can see how this works. So you can see just from the shade of the redstone that this one's getting more power than this one. And of course if we put one here, then it's receiving that maximum amount of power that it can, as opposed to the other ones. So this signal will die out a lot faster than the signal that's attached to the source block, which is really cool. You could do some stuff with redstone using this. I don't know what, but I guess you could. Place you. I can just turn you into stone, right? No, I can't. I don't want to turn it into grass. Oh well. Apparently it's grass now. Thank you, based medium stone god. Now the next one we should probably do in here, and that's the Energized Glowstone bucket. This guy is upside down for a reason. That's because if you place it, it goes up instead of down, which is really, really odd. It's just this really strange thing. Energized Glowstone is lighter than air, so it causes it to rise. And so it just kind of like floats up towards the ceiling. I wonder if you just put like a block over the top of it, if that keeps the source block from moving up. Because I think that's what's going on here is the source block is going up. It doesn't stay in place, which is really odd. Very interesting behavior. Alright, so in this case now I've got the... It's going to spread out a lot farther. Neat. Neat. If you enter it, it gives you a 5-second or a 6-second speed and jump boost effect. So now I've got some speed and a little bit of jump boost if I take off my jetpack. Oh, I gotta go pick up that bonus again. Why can I not climb this? What's going on here? This is really odd. Whoa. 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 What is this? Huh. I've never noticed that until now. You can't walk up this. Oh, there I go. That is really odd. It wouldn't let me go up it before. Oh well. Anyways, kind of pick up that bonus and then I can just jump a lot higher than normal until I get flattened out. Yeah, then I can't jump this anymore. I have to jump each one individually. Huh. That's really, really, really odd. But yeah, that's pretty cool. If I remember correctly, if you stand on it, it will it'll kind of raise you up a little bit. But it didn't really seem to have that effect when I was just testing it there. So the last one, we'll go back outside. This is the Resonant Ender bucket. This one's kind of cool. See, again, I can't walk up this stairway. I don't know what's going on. What is this? Some sort of glitch with the glowstone, I guess. Yeah, I can't climb up anything anymore. Well. Never again. So this one, I believe, has a very small spread, sort of like lava. I think that's as far as it goes. Yep. Okay, so when I think any entity touches it, including the player, it then teleports that entity a random distance away. I saw it go over here, but last time it wasn't over here. It wasn't where I saw it. Oh, there it is. It seems to like show up on my screen and then not actually be over there. That's really crazy. Then it makes a little Enderman noise. Oh, there it is. There she be. Yeah, once again, I can't walk up these anymore. Okay, so don't... I was just not touching this because apparently it's cursed or something. And of course, the moment we've all been waiting for. Yay! 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 Wee! It's sort of like when you hit a dragon egg. Wee! And it hasn't fixed my problem. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't see any actual applications for it, but maybe there could be. You could put it at the bottom of a long fall. So if I put it maybe... say down here. What's this? What we have here? We have a slime. Slimes have slime balls. Slime balls are useful for making sticky pistons, so we want to kill these guys whenever we can. You could place it, say... Oh. I lost my pick. There it is. Say right here. Put some of this bucket down. And then even if you don't have long fall boots like I do, which completely negates fall damage, you can just go down. Oh, maybe you do take damage still. I wonder if it has to be deeper. Oh, well, I guess the risk too is that you teleport into lava. But as long as you're in a safe place, you could use that as a means of not dying after a long fall. Potentially. Maybe. Maybe. Anyways, there's a lot of different liquids out in here, especially since Ultimate. Ultimate was an older version of Feed the Beast in 1.4.7. In the 1.5.2 versions of the mod, especially due to thermal expansion, there's a lot more types of water, or types of liquids. And I dug this out and go all the way down here. There's some silver. This connects to my cave system. And what I plan to do down here is store a bunch of tanks, store a bunch of liquids, and have a bunch of liquids stored in a facility, and be able to call those liquids and request them whenever I need them to do whatever I need to do. So basically I just need some sort of liquid storage. I have storage for items, I don't have storage for liquids. And the best way to store liquids is the Railcraft tank. Well, I say that. You could use like a quantum tank, but if we look at the recipe for that, that's going to take platinum plates, energy flow circuits, and a quantum chest, which in turn requires data orbs, highly advanced machine blocks, a teleporter, computer monitor, digital chest, which takes iron plates, more of these data orbs, which I have no idea how you craft them. You need a data control circuit, which takes iridium. Yeah. Basically, it takes a lot of stuff. They're really expensive and very difficult to make, and yeah, that's for late game. I'll eventually be able to make that, I hope, but that's for late game. Not something I really want to mess with right now. Instead, what I'd like to use are the steel tanks from Railcraft, and the steel tanks can come in different colors. It used to be in the past that I would use Zycraft, but Zycraft is not in this mod pack. You can create 8 steel tank blocks, and they can be 9 by 9 at max, using a combination of the steel tank wall blocks, the steel tank valves, and the steel tank gauge, which... How do you make these? Oh, they require the same thing. Oh, that's not bad. Whatever. Whatevs, bro. Whatevs. Anyways, those sorts of tanks will store a lot of liquids. I'm not sure how much. Steel holds more than iron. Iron ones hold a fair bit anyways. But I'm going to want some pretty big tanks to hold all the liquids I want, including lava. I guess I can make something for water, for it to have a buffer, but I can't imagine what I would do with it exactly. And then, yeah, it's about all I can think of. I think there's a way to display... Oh, this might be more Railcraft, I'm not sure. I think there's a way to know how much of a liquid there is in a tank at a given time, and then display that on some sort of monitor. I haven't messed with it. I really want to. I've seen some people have monitors that display a bunch of information in their world, and I want to set that up too. I just haven't really gotten around to it yet. Cobble. Why do we have so much cobblestone in our system, guys? Cobble. Yeah, I have way too much cobblestone. I need it to be crafted, like, now. Because otherwise I will run out of space very, very, very quickly. All of these other ME storage cells are filled up, and these two are not. So everything that's coming into my system is getting stuck in this guy. Every ore that I'm getting from the network. So yeah. Let's deviate to something else. I don't know what. Let me check what time it is, and then we'll do something. Not sure what. Well, we're at the 25-minute mark, so I think I'll wrap things up just by showing off what I've got here. And I've talked about this before, the MFR, Mine Factory Reloaded blocks, the bioreactor, which turns saplings into biofuel, which then sends into biofuel generators that turn biofuel into MJs, or otherwise known as Minecraft Joules. They are sending power, they're all creating power, and sending it into this guy right here, the Redstone Energy Cell, and then everything gets sent to the Energy Tesseract, which sends power everywhere in the world, including my quarry, which is sucking up a grand total of 100 MJs per tick. Each of these guys, these biofuel generators, outputs at 16 MJs per tick, and each of these magmatic engines is 4. So a biofuel generator is worth 4 of these magmatic engines. Eventually I'll phase these guys out completely, and I won't use them anymore. For now, they kind of do their thing. And yeah, this is what's powering everything. All my machines, all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. That's about it I have for today. Next time, I'll probably get to work on those tanks and hopefully get a lot of cool stuff from that quarry so we can really start to dig in to finishing up the ME network, getting everything set up and automated, and then all the storage set up, all that stuff done, and the very next thing we do is going to be bees. So I'm really excited for that. Bees are going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with bees, and a learning experience will be had, hopefully by everyone. Although if you guys know how to do bees, you should totally tell me, because I don't know what I'm doing. I've been watching generic bees videos on and off, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll upload more frequently if I can. And until next time then.